Welcome, FNusa57 here. I'm back on my Xbox One, and today we will be taking a look at the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered campaign. So this just released here at the end of April 30th, and I was able to finally get my hands on it, download it, and go ahead and launch it for the first time. So what I want to do with this video now, I did play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 original way back when, so this is going to be a blast from the past, to say the least. But I really want to see what they did with the updated graphics. Now, this game does have a completely new set of achievements, so 1000 gamer score, 50 achievements, most of them being ones that were the same, if I do remember correctly, from the original game. So pretty much if you 100%ed the original game, you should be able to 100% this particular game. The only one that's going to be a little more frustrating, I believe, personally, is the Immortal achievement, but we should be able to get that without too much frustration. Now, since this is a game that is older, but just remastered, I feel like I'm going to do the first mission, maybe two, just give you guys a little bit of an idea for how the gameplay is, what my first impressions of the game are, and of course the updated graphics and everything. So, let's see what we can find. So, of course, we just had to go through the initial settings set up there. And, of course, the graphical content warning. I can't believe it's been so long. I remember playing this game, and it didn't feel like it was that long ago, but apparently it was back in 2009. So, let's go ahead and see how much has changed. And for all you achievement hunters out there, well, an extra set of achievements? Don't mind if I do. Plus, this was a fun campaign. Now, it does seem to take a little bit to actually load up, but that's kind of normal with most of the Xbox games. Obviously, load time should be faster once the Series X console's released, but I don't know when or if I'll be able to get that. And there's a whole bunch of different achievements. Most of the achievements are easy in this game. The only ones that look difficult are a couple mission-specific ones. Obviously, the hardest difficulty. And on top of that, then achievements like the Immortal achievement. Now, unfortunately, this initial cinematic, I guess, to call it, this is unskippable. It's basically a loading screen. So you do have to sit through this, whether you want to or not. Which is kind of weird. It's a bit of a long load screen. I've been looking for something new to play, and I think that this will be a pretty good fit for me, at least for a bit. Keep me entertained and get those achievements. If you do need any achievement guides or anything, I do believe there's already ones from the original game, but feel free to ask any questions that you might have, and I will do my best to help you out.
Stay the same. Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head. We fought and bled alongside the Russians. We should have known they'd hate us for it. History is written by the victor, and here I am thinking we'd won. But you bring down one enemy and they find someone even worse to replace him. Locations change, the rationale, the objective. Yesterday's enemies are today's recruits. Train them to fight alongside you, and pray they don't eventually decide to hate you for it too.
Sadly, this entire cinematic is unskippable. And then, of course, you have to go through the training and all that.
You know what I'm looking for.
Man, I remember playing this back on the 360. Like,
Got a new badge
it's
here?
been a while.
I'll send you the best I find.
There are several achievements associated with, like, the SSDD mission, but you can always use a mission relaunch for it.
Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101. Private Allen here is going to do a quick weapons demonstration to show you locals how it's done. No offense. But
And you pretty much get a guaranteed achievement for, quote, training the locals. So,
it makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show them what I'm talking about. Grab that weapon off the table and fire at the targets behind you. Turn around and fire at the targets. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point. Just fire from the hip. You see what I mean? He sprayed bullets all over the damn place. You've got to pick your targets by aiming deliberately down your sights from a stable stance. Private Allen, show our friends here how the Rangers take down a target. Crouch first, then aim down your sight at the target. That's all there is to it. You want your targets to go down? You gotta aim down your sight. Aiming down your sights also works for switching quickly between targets. Aim down your sights, then pop in and out to acquire new targets. Show him, Private. If your target is close to where you're aiming, you can snap to it quickly by aiming down your sights. Now that's how you do it. You want to take down your targets quickly.
now the graphics definitely are really nicely updated, but
Weapons can penetrate and hit your target.
I'm actually a little bit surprised. They did a really good job with that.
Last but not least, you need to know how to toss a frag grenade. Private Allen, pick up some frag grenades from the table. Toss the grenade down the range to take out several targets at once. Good. Note that frags tend to roll on sloped surfaces. So think twice before tossing one uphill. All right. Thanks for the help, Private Allen. Now get over to the pit. General Shepard wants to see you run the course. All right. Who wants to go first?
Now, I don't remember off the top of my head where all of the intel is, so you will have to excuse me on that. I'll probably more than likely miss a lot of intel locations since I haven't played this in a very, very long time. To say I haven't played this in years is an understatement.
Anyway, he's up there in observation. Okay, good. So you already got your sidearm. Do me a favor, try switching to your sidearm. You see how fast that was? Remember, switching to your pistol's always faster than reloading. Well, smile for the cameras and don't miss. Shepard's gonna be watching.
God, I haven't played this in so long. I'm gonna probably mess up the time run.
Okay, head on in. Timer starts as soon as the first target pops.
Like I said, definitely gonna mess up the time on this one.
You looked okay out there. We just
Ugh. Final time 52 seconds. Whoo-wee, did I mess that one up? That's for sure. Now, of course, you can do different weapons, by the way, on this. once you run it that one time, I've always preferred grabbing the ACR. If I remember correctly, though, there is an achievement specifically for beating, I think it's like 35 seconds or something like that. But, yeah, it's... Where the heck is it on this list? I've seen it. Of course, you have all the veteran difficulty ones, and... Yeah, under 30 seconds is the one that you have to do. And you get your enemies hit default, civilians hit is a penalty, and accuracy is a bonus time. So I'm trying to remember, I did this on the original game, but I don't remember which weapon I had originally used. The main thing is you don't want to hit civilians if at all possible. And if you can line up your shots to where you actually can get a couple targets with the same bullet, it makes it so much faster. Same thing with the melee with your knife. You got to remember that bullet pen. But see, we had a much better time on that run. 41 seconds. And that gives you the whole recommended difficulty. If you keep running that and you get your accuracy bonus perfect, pretty much like that run would be about your 30-second time. Like I said, I don't remember the weapon that I used the very first time that I did this. The main thing is your accuracy bonus. The more shots you fire, just don't miss. It's not as easy as it sounds, but once you run it a couple times, adjust your sensitivity for whatever you might prefer. My sensitivity is on default, so it's a little bit slower than what I would like. I think we'll have a better time that time. Yep, there we go. 34 seconds. I just need to be a little bit faster in the beginning, but there's my 100% accuracy time. And if you keep running like that, even switching to your sidearm, you can do it that way. But I have all the difficulties unlocked, and you can keep going, trying again. You can also just go ahead and launch the mission and go from there. So we're just going to play on a low difficulty for now, move on, because I know you guys don't want to see me just constantly running that. But let's see if we can't get the first mission done at least. I like the ACR though. I think the SCAR is a little bit better for doing that because it has a slightly slower fire rate. And you don't end up burst firing and clipping a target with one of the projectiles in the burst. So there's the achievement for, you know, the very first mission. We'll probably get another achievement there. So we got one unlocked. It takes a second to update. I don't remember 100% on Danger Close, but that looks like it's an unavoidable one. Like I said, not really too terribly difficult to do. They do also come with that interesting little artwork unlock. And sadly, all of these little cinematic things are unskippable.
This is a time for heroes, a time for legends. History is written by the victors. Let's get to work.
The M4 is a little bit harder to use in this one. Oh, there's a easy achievement. Kill at least 3 enemies with a single shot from a grenade launcher. I wasn't even trying to get that. But yeah, I'll go back and I'm probably going to end up 100%ing this game. It's going to take a couple playthroughs of the story, simply the different difficulties, the whole playthrough without dying achievement, and then all the intel, which more than likely I'm going to miss most of the intel. Since I have played the game before, you would think I would remember where all of the intel locations were. But, yeah, it's been a minute.
Which building is it, sir?
It's that tall one at 1 o'clock.
Hey, which building? The one at 1 o'clock. Hey, Dave, which one is it? Is it the one on the left or the right? The one on the left. Hey, isn't this danger close for the task force? Come on, since when does Shepard care about danger close? That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're Oscar Mike. Oh, look, the building's going down. Hunter 2, breaking away.
Copy, Hunter 2. All Hunter 2 victors, keep an eye out for civvies. We're not clear to engage unless they fire first. Scan the rooftops for hostiles. Stay frosty.
You see anything? I got nothing, dude. This place is dead.
Overlord, Hunter 2-1. We're passing Tunnel Harvey. Cross Street Elizabeth. Roger that, Hunter 2-1. Proceed with caution.
All right, stay frosty, you guys. This is the Wild West.
Roger that.
Watch those alleys.
Cover it.
Mobiles. Balcony, 12 o'clock. Probable militia. Are they armed? Negative. They're just watching us.
I bet they're scouting us.
Yeah, but that don't mean we can shoot them.
Can you see him? Can you see him? I don't see Jack.
All Hunter victors. This is Sergeant Foley. Prepare to engage. We're taking sniper fire from multiple directions.
Speed him up!
We got a ton of contacts front and back.
I completely actually forgot about this vehicle one. That part's gonna be hard on veteran. You pretty much have to memorize where the enemy technicals are, otherwise you'll get annihilated. Oh, wait, there's an RPD back here. I love this gun. I forgot that it was actually in the game. I mean, I could flashbang them, but RPD is so much more fun. It's a built-fed 7.62x39 weapon.
Take
Oh, I might actually be able to get the head trauma achievement here, too. 2 birds, 1 stone. Got the achievement for killing an enemy. No. I thought he was wounded, but he was just laying down. I have to find a wounded enemy to get that achievement. Maybe I can wound this dude. Nope, he died.
Keep moving! We need to take the heat off of Hunter 2-3!
You want to wound one of the enemies, get them down, and then when they're down, you can throw a frag grenade at them, and if you hit them in the head and kill them with the impact of the frag grenade, there's an achievement for it.
Roger that, 2-3.
But that actually might be easier to do on a different mission now. I was just going to try and grab it if I could here.
The school is secure and hostiles are withdrawing from the area. We're just mopping up now.
Solid copy, Hunter 2-1 actual. Proceed with caution to the rally point. EPWs may still be in the area, over.
Roger that, Overlord. Thanks for the tip. Out.
Gentlemen, good work on taking the town. Private Allen, you'll be taking orders from me from now on. I'll brief you on the chopper. Let's go.
Oh, there we go. There's the next achievement. So I actually popped like 3 of them without even really trying. No, there we go. That's Danger Close achievement. Alright, so I wasn't really trying to unlock it. You've got the whole back in the saddle. That's just, you know, story related, unmissable. Same thing with Danger Close. Killing 2 enemies with a single bullet. I thought that might be a little bit more difficult to do, but the bullet pen in this game is pretty awesome. And then to kill 3 enemies with a single shot from a grenade launcher, you can get right there on the beach. Like in the first mission, so pretty much impossible to miss that. A quick 4 achievements.
They're on a mission recovering a downed ACS module behind enemy lines.
So technically we're through the prologue, we're through the very first mission. I'm going to do the second mission, and then that's where I'll end off. Because pretty much most of the gameplay, I'm pretty sure everybody has done the whole first mission thing before. Obviously, there's a bunch of mission-specific achievements. It depends on if you're doing the Anointed playthrough or not. If you're doing the Anointed playthrough, then some of the mission-specific achievements will be ones you'll have to wait on. This was such a fun campaign the first time I played through it, though. Seeing it remastered is pretty nice.
Stay here and spawn me. Wait for my go. All right, the ice is good. Follow me.
I think I remember the very first time I played this mission on the original game. I did something wrong with the whole ice pick movement, and I actually ended up falling to my death. I think I ended up like releasing the ice pick too early or something like that.
Good luck, mate. I'll see you on the far side. Hold on! Don't let go!
It might have been actually that part that I had screwed up the first time and ended up falling to my death.
Roach, check your heartbeat sensor. You should be able to see me on the scope. That blue dot is me. Any unrecognized contacts will show up as white dots.
I forgot about this heartbeat sensor thing. I think this mission has an achievement. You have to complete it without being detected or killing any targets.
Just take this nice and slow. You take the
Might not be this one, though.
on three. 1, 2, 3. I guess I have to do everything.
Actually, no, I think it is this mission, if I remember correctly. It's just you have to let him take out the enemies for you. Or something like that. What is the mission that I'm even on right now? Cliffhanger. Yeah, I think it is this one.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. This is easier when you do some of the work.
Well, there's a part of this mission that I know has to be done without being detected, but honestly don't remember what it is. My first playthrough is always just for the story, to see how things are laid out and how they look. Which, other than a slightly longer loading time than what I would like,
Storm is brewing up.
no problem really.
Split up. I'll use the thermal scope and provide overwatch from this ridge. Use the cover of the storm to enter the base. You'll be a ghost in this blizzard, so the guards won't see you until you're very close. Keep an eye on your heartbeat sensor. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the part.
He's mine. Tango to your left. Stay out of sight. You've alerted
Oh.
some guards. I'll take this one.
Yep. Well, I already voided the achievement on that, so I'm not too worried about going for it on this playthrough. I'll do it on my second playthrough.
I've got him. Target on your right. Stay out of sight. You've alerted one of them.
Yeah, because you have to do it without being alerted.
Tango.
Well, voided the second achievement as well.
Alerted one of them.
Of course.
I'll take this one. Don't bad. I've got him. Target on your right. Nice one. There's a truck coming. Stay out of sight.
Сколько тебе лет?
I actually have to replay this mission twice. Once to do the completely unalerted ghost one, and once for it to count for the anointed achievement.
You found it. I'm picking up more radio traffic about the satellite. Stand by. Got it. Sounds like the satellite's in the far hangar. Brace you there. Oscar Mike, out. Picking up large heat signatures near the tower. Could be BMPs. I'd avoid that area.
Once you get the pathing down, though, the ghost achievement should only take maybe 1 or 2 tries.
Roach, I'm waiting behind the hangars at the southwest corner of the runway.
Took a scenic route, eh? Let's go.
Go upstairs and look for the ACS module. Roach, I've been compromised. Keep a low profile and hold your fire. Roach, go to plan B. Stay close and hug the wall. We use the MiGs for cover and cross the tarmac to the southeast.
See, there's an achievement for completing every single mission without dying and or restarting from a checkpoint. Or reloading checkpoint, I think. So, that's the one that I failed earlier by trying to sprint without killing these enemies. Well, got killed there twice, actually. Wow, I am not doing good today. I definitely need to go and up my sensitivity because this really feels sluggish.
Head for the MiG. I'll cover you. Snowmobiles, take them out. To the east, Roach, go.
Of course, to be honest, I did not remember that I could actually die from getting hit by the snowmobile. And I totally missed my headshot grenade throw there. That was a prime example of what I needed for that grenade achievement. You got to get an enemy down like that where they're crawling away from you, and then just shoot them. Well, not shoot them, but throw a grenade at their head, and it'll kill them. That's how you get that achievement.
Roach, take that snowmobile. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, and I forgot about this mission. I've driven into a tree many times.
Route to the backup LZ using enemy transport. Meet us there. Over. Bravo 6, this is Kilo 6-1. Roger that. Out. More tangos to the rear. Just outrun them. Go! Go! Don't slow down. Keep moving. Go! Go! Go!
That's the good thing about Glock 18s. You don't really have to aim too much. Except for the fact that that magazine capacity is a bit unreal.
Bravo 6, we're at bingo fuel. What's your status? Over. Kilo 6-1, we're taking heavy fire, but we're almost there. Stand by.
Yep. This mission's gonna need more than a replay.
We're almost there. Stand by. Pin the throttle. Keep going.
This was the exact spot I got killed on before. Except it was by a tree. Ah, the memories of this game.
There's the chopper. Let's go. Bravo 6, we have you on visual. Get your ass on board. We're running on fumes here.
So, definitely not a smooth run, and definitely did not qualify for the Anointed achievement, but fun. The memories of playing this game originally. Ah,
Yes, Alan. 2 men took down an entire base. I ask much more from you now.
and there's the Cold Shoulder achievement.
Yesterday you were
I really like the achievements that have the
on the front line.
interesting artwork for them.
Uniforms are relics. The war rages everywhere, and there will be casualties.
I wonder if any of the achievement trackers work for this game.
No rules, no boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money. He's your new best friend. You don't want to know what it's cost already to put you next to him. It will cost you a piece of yourself. It will cost nothing compared to everything you'll save.
Yeah, see that one, the immortal one. That's the complete every mission's. It should be mission, but they have that spelt weird. Without dying or reloading to a checkpoint at any difficulty. So I have to go back and replay that. I'm going to have to check the mission select and see if there's a way to tell which missions you've already done without dying or reloading. Because that one's probably the toughest achievement, or one of the toughest ones in the game, since even on low difficulty, you really don't get much health in this game. Like, you barely get any health.
Remember, no rushing.
Oh yeah, this was the like insane mission. I actually forgot about this mission. This mission is what caused so much controversy over the original game's launch.
Up the stairs. Go.
It's a totally ridiculous mission and utterly unspeakable, but that is the mission that really made the game so controversial. In a way, I'm surprised they left it in, but on the other hand, not really, because, well, it's just a remastered version of the game, so they would figuratively want to leave everything almost identical, just up the graphics and make sure the gameplay was smooth.
Let's go.
Забыли что-то важное? Не беда. В наших магазинах вы можете приобрести все необходимое в дорогу. Товары, купленные в дьюти-фри, будут упакованы в специальную сумку и доставлены вам на борт самолета.
They're right on time. Check your weapons and ammo.
I've waited a long time for this.
Haven't we all?
This way. Let's go. Go.
I'm pretty sure there is an intel piece, because I haven't even found a single one so far. So after this mission, I'm going to go back to the main menu, check the mission select, and see if there is a way to tell. There is an achievement that you can get. I do believe it's on this difficulty and this mission. We just have to pick up one of these riot shields. and you have to beat one of these enemies to death with a riot shield. That gives you a achievement. I'm not sure why I didn't unlock it, but, well, I got killed. I was killed by an exploding vehicle, of course. Oh, there's my achievement. It was just rather delayed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replay both of these missions. Actually, play to win as opposed to playing to get random achievements.
30 seconds. Go. This way. Let's go. Hallway clear. Hold your fire.
No шевелитесь. Get in. We've sent a strong message to this attack, Makarov.
That was no message. This is a message. The Americans thought he could deceive us. When they find that body, all of Russia will cry for war.
Now, I do believe they made it to where if you don't want to actually do that mission, the whole graphical content thing allows you to skip it, and I think they structured the achievements to where you're not penalized if you do skip that mission. I believe that's the screen that I seen when I was loading the game, but I'm not 100% sure.
We're the only ones who know it was Makarov's op. Our credibility died with Alan. We need proof.
Follow the shell. Alejandro Rojas.
Never heard of him, sir.
You know him as Alex the Red. He supplied the assault.
One bullet to unleash the fury of a whole nation. Which means that
He's our ticket to Makarov.
Alright, so now if I do save and quit, let's see if mission select marks any of the missions as completed without any deaths, or if that's going to be one that I have to track manually. Yeah, so as you can see, the no Russian mission, that's the one that you can skip, it looks like. because it doesn't have any intel, so I doubt it actually impacts your achievements in any way if you did skip that. I didn't find any of the intel, surprising enough. And it does not mark the missions as being completed in any way, shape, or form. Even the team player mission, as far as counting for the Immortal achievement. So I will have to play this a little bit longer, do a little bit more digging, and eventually get all the achievements in the game, figure out how I'm going to do that Immortal achievement, and then go from there. But it doesn't sound like it will be too terribly difficult. It's just going to be hard to keep track of which missions you've done that on successfully and which missions you still need to do that on. Also, the pit time, well, beating the pit time is going to be a little bit interesting. And then you have to beat the game, and once you complete the campaign, you gain access to the museum. Not entirely sure what all that's about, but overall not bad. The game's got a little bit longer than I would like loading time. Within like an hour or less gameplay, though, I did unlock 6 achievements, so relatively easy on that front. I was trying to make that 7 or 8 achievements, but just kind of messed up on a couple of them since I had forgotten what I was supposed to do. But overall, I enjoy it. Right now, it's like, I think, $20 as a digital license if you want to buy the game. Just for the campaign, I'm a little bit on the fence about the cost associated with it, but I haven't found anything wrong with it, and I do like seeing the story with the better, I would say a lot better, graphics. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just ask. Until next time, though, stay frosty.